This seminar is about effective feedback, and my name is Bengt Åkesson. And the effective feedback is in the area of staff development in the business coaching program. So we will start with a word from the scripture. From Matthew 10:26 we read, "So have no fear of them, for nothing is covered that will be not revealed, or hidden that will not be known." So what will these words say to us? It will say to us that fear is something we don't need, or we don't need to have when we should give effective feedback. Because effective feedback demands good relations and openness. So how can we create that openness? We will show here that we have two situations. We have a situation of mistrust, negative attitudes, aggressions. And in that atmosphere, it's very hard to give a good feedback. Particularly if we talk about corrective feedback, it's impossible to give in this situation. So we have to go to another kind of atmosphere where we show each other respect, trust, and we have space for our own emotions. There have to be a place there I, as the sender of the feedback, can lower my facade, create a good atmosphere. So how do we do that? We have to talk about two kinds of feedback. It's the positive feedback and the corrective feedback. The positive feedback builds up our self-esteem, it empowers us, and it's consolidate a good behavior. The corrective feedback is creating the specific improvement. So we need both, but you need 10 positive feedback for every corrective feedback. So how do we give positive feedback then? Yeah, we have to emphasize good actions, improvements, ideas, intentions. Searching for, with all our minds, good things to emphasize and empowers. We should always also be specific. Don't do it as a routine. Be specific and do it in an honest way and a true way. Give also the feedback as soon as possible. Don't wait days or weeks. Do it when it happens. And try to give this feedback as often you can. As I said, have your eyes and ears open to search for opportunities to give positive feedback. Because if we do that, we move the situation with our employees from an atmosphere of mistrust to an atmosphere of trust. Because we need the atmosphere of trust when we should give the corrective feedback. And this picture here we call the stair of corrective feedback. And that shows that if we don't have an atmosphere of trust, we will meet, we will get, the corrective action will be met by defense and reactions. We will be here on the two lower stage of this stair. So we have to come over to the atmosphere of trust. Here, where we can start to explain things and somebody is listening to us. We can have a mutual understanding. We can start to discuss and talk, creative discussion about how do we change this? How do we change this together? And finally, we can get the improvements and the change. But we need also to have the possibility and to know how we can do the corrective feedback. The atmosphere of trust, as always. So that means don't do it when you're angry and you have strong emotions. Wait until yourself feel comfortable. Give the feedback directly or as soon as possible after that something has happened. And remember, never with others listening. Don't blame the person. Find the reason instead. Analyze the situation. Search for solutions together. And then when you have made the implementation, follow up with positive feedback. So, here comes the coaching questions. How can you train yourself giving positive feedback? Who are in most need of positive feedback among your employees? And finally, how can you be better in giving corrective feedback? Thank you very much and God bless you.